Hello? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta re-plug it in. You know? Oh, come on. There we go. Bloop. There we go. Hi, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? How you doing, everybody? Let's get some music going. Today is a beautiful Wednesday here in Seattle. Very sunny. Why can't I hear the music? Am I deaf? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Just very quiet. Okay. Here we go. Today, the plan is to dig dirt. We are working on Operation Megahex, and I think we may just be able to hit 6 milli dirt mine today. Soldier2708, thank you so much for the tier 1. And thank you as well to Lucas, who gave a 5 before the stream even started over on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Welcome in, everybody. Hamburger says Mint Studios, what's up? Hi, Exploding TNT. Hi, Braxtism. Hi, Lisa. First Mog stream. Welcome in, Arctic Buffalo. How's it going? You're in Seattle? What's up, dude? We're Seattle twins. Wavy Brody, how's it going, dude? Lynx Can't Game, thank you for the tier 1. Guys, I've been trying to hide it from you. I have been trying to hide this from you for a while, but I'm afraid I can no longer hide it. I don't think I can hide it anymore, guys. I did something in my world. I did something big in my world. Pink, thank you for the tier 1. Why is 7 afraid of 8? Because 5, 6? I don't think that makes sense, but thank you for the 56 months! Guys, do you see where I am in my Superflat world? Isaac, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it, man. I did something crazy in my Superflat world, and I can't keep it from you guys any longer. The video will be coming soon, but check out where I'm standing. Check out where I'm standing! Whoa! What? No shot! No way! Let's go! It's built! It's here! It's real! It's real! The mountain. The whole reason we did this dirt challenge to begin with. It is real! It's done! Oh my god! The reveal is so good! The chat is blowing up! Oh my god, what is that? No way, W. Looks great. Did you end up retexturing it? Yes, yes indeed. But most of that isn't dirt. There's actually like 50,000 dirt in this mountain. There's a lot of dirt in this mountain. Most of it is to hold up other blocks though. Most of the dirt in the mountain, ironically, the funniest thing about this is most of the dirt in the mountain is just to hold up like grass or excuse me, not grass, but green concrete powder. Either green concrete powder, gray concrete powder, or gravel. Those are like the 3 gravity blocks on this mountain. See, there's like some gravel there. So a lot of the dirt is just holding up other blocks. Thank you for the W's in the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Patches, thank you for the prime. Doggy Tamer with the tier 3. Over 2 years of tier 3. Thank you so much, Doggy. I appreciate the support, bro. Appreciate it very much. It looks so sick. Thank you, Tactical Tomato. Thank you. So yeah, the mountain is done. It looks amazing on the map. Check it out from the top-down view. It is so crazy. It looks real, bro. Shout out Wizzy, the absolute god of mountain building. I could have never done it without Wizzy. Actually, the GOAT. So huge shout out to Wizzy. Not Wizrobe from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Common misconception. Wizzy with a 1. W1ZZY on YouTube. You will find him. He has the most amazing world you've ever seen. In fact, guys, if you guys haven't been in a stream when I've shown you Wizzy's world, I think I have it. Yeah. Just let me just give you like a 2-second preview. Two-second preview of his world. It's so crazy the stuff this guy builds. We were looking at his bridge that he built, but let's Let's turn the chunks down a little bit. I just want to show you this mountain. I'm always plugging this guy because he's so sick at terraforming. Does he roll with his eyes back too? Nah, but that would be sick if that's like how he terraformed. He was just like, and then just like terraformed. Yeah, he is absolutely like the best mountain builder I've ever encountered in Minecraft. He's so cracked. So yeah, shout out Wizzy. He's a very good builder. Taught me everything I know about building mountains like this. But yeah, the video on this mountain is coming out very soon, guys. Very, very soon. In fact, I think I have a date. I'm pretty sure we're going to put it out a week from Friday. Like Saturday the 29th. I think that's upload day. Something like that. Here we go. But yeah. I'm going to make a whole video about making this mountain. But today on this stream, if you notice my dirt mine statistic in the corner here, let me get it up for the YouTube people. Hopefully it's not messed up. Sometimes it gets a little messed up. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. If you see my dirt mine statistic today is at 5,988,706. So it shouldn't take long to get to the big 6 milli today. So that's the plan for today's stream. And if you look at the map, you can see I've been busy. I've actually expanded the dirt zone of Megahex past the first hexagon out to the second hexagon. So we've now got the entire Megahex surrounded with either dirt or water. There's still a little bit of water left to clear out here and there. But we are almost done converting all the grass in the Megahex zone into dirt. And then it's just a matter of digging it all out. So I want to focus on this area here. And I'm going to work, basically, I think I'm going to work counterclockwise around the hexagon and just clear out all the remaining dirt. Not today. Obviously, it'll take longer than just today to do all that. But that's the plan. That's the method. Is 6 mil the goal? No, the goal is 50 mil. So we got a long ways to go. Hi, dude. What's up? What's up, Hexagon Gaming? Only something like 48 million to go. No, it's less than that. Because we need to get 50 mil. Minus 6. What is that? 44? I got 44 million left. Just a little bit left. Just a tiny bit. Alright, yeah, so I want to start over here so that we can, like, get rid of all the dirt near this hexagon area. I think that's the play. So, guys, while I dig dirt, my favorite thing to do with you guys is just do, like, Q&As. I love when you guys ask me questions. Try to come up with the best questions you have for me, my world, whether it's about Minecraft, my theories for new updates, Dungeons 2, my life, whatever it may be. Ask me your best questions. I love when you guys ask me good questions. I think these streams did something to my brain. Anytime I see dirt and Minecraft in the same sentence, I think of the dirt counter. These streams definitely did something to my brain, that's for sure. Sometimes I close my eyes and I just see dirt. It's crazy, man. Join the council? What is this council meme? I'm not sure what the join the council meme. Is this the new, like, the Waffle House needs a new host or whatever? What is your favorite hour of the year? I don't have a favorite hour, but I do have a favorite minute. And it's the 529,600th minute. That one's my favorite one. What do you do with the dirt? So I collect all the dirt if I can. I'm not like crazy strict about it. If I lose some of the dirt along the way, it's no big deal. But I try to collect all the dirt I can because I use it for converting it into clay, mud, terracotta. A lot of people don't know, but you can actually convert dirt into all sorts of different blocks just by using the various game mechanics in Minecraft. So you can convert dirt into mud with a water bottle. And mud is obviously, then you can craft that into packed mud, which is great for builds. And then you can also convert the mud into clay by drying it out with dripstone. And then you can smelt the clay into terracotta. And those are all great building blocks. Like, I used a lot of clay on my mountain over there. Let's see. Can we see it from here? It's, like, just out of range. What's going on with it? There we go. See up at the top? The clay is actually right there, you can see the clay. It's like as part of the snow. It's like a really good blender for the snow. So, and there's mud on this mountain, that all sorts of blocks that you can turn dirt into. Superflat or default? Are you asking, do I prefer Superflat or default worlds? I actually genuinely just prefer Superflat worlds. I know that might sound like cap. It might sound crazy. But there's a reason, like, I've played in my world for 14 years like this. Like, I don't think I would have stuck with Minecraft or a world this long if it wasn't Superflat. It just genuinely tickles my brain in a special sort of way that I don't get from playing the game normally. What's your favorite block in the game? Oh, man, I'm really bad at picking out favorite things of anything. I mean, I feel like I have a bunch of different favorite blocks in Minecraft, all, like, depending on the situation. But I would say, like for example, like, when it comes to terraforming, one of my favorite blocks to use is, like, cyan terracotta or acacia logs. But I don't know. It's such a hard question, because then, like, I feel like my favorite redstone block would be a different answer versus my favorite block for, I don't know, decorating, you know what I mean? So that's such a hard question, dude. I don't know, how do you guys, what's your guys' favorite block? How do you pick a favorite block? I never understood how people can just, like, have a favorite. Dude, Rowan, thank you for the tier 1 to Wavy Brody. Deserved, so deserved. What is your favorite scent? I have a few scents that I really love, and they're kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love, well, so for like a normal one, I love the smell of like campfires. That's goated. I love the smell of like vanilla, like anything like baking. But then like my weirder ones, my weirder picks would be like, there's like a smell of someone else's nose breath. Like, if someone's breathing out of their nose, there's like this warm, like, air that's been inside of someone. It sounds weird, but it's got a nice smell to it. It's like someone's nose breath. It smells nice. Don't say you're gonna throw up. Don't make fun of me. It's not weird. It's a nice smell. It's a really nice smell. It must just be like the smell of like CO2. I don't even know. Stop making fun of me. Oh my God, the chat is ripping me apart. Someone, dude, okay, smell someone else's nose breath. It smells nice. It smells nice. It's an intimate thing. Oh my God. Petrichor is a great one. I love the smell of like right after it rains. That's like one of the most goated smells in the world. Oh, another weird one though. Beards have like a specific smell. And once in a while, I get like the beard smell. I like catch a whiff of it and it's actually kind of goated. It's like, it's kind of goated. It's kind of a goated smell. I can't explain it. It's like, I don't even know how to describe beard smell. I don't even have the vocabulary for it. It's like, nope, I wish we had better words to describe smells. That's the problem with trying to talk about smell, is we have a lot of words to describe like tastes. We have a lot of words to describe sights and sounds, but we don't have a lot of vocabulary, at least in the English language, for smells. Like, it's kind of just like it smells good or it smells bad. There's like other than that, we kind of just associate smells with the things that make the smells, but we don't really have like there's no like sour or sweet or salty. You know what I mean? Not in the same way. We probably do, but they're more obscure. I think we do have words for that. Yeah, maybe we do, but they're just not like commonly used. I don't know. Do we have words? All of those smells were homey. I guess I do really like homey smells, like cozy smells. I guess you're right. Oh, I love the smell of like maple syrup and like bacon. Like if someone has like cooked a breakfast like with maple syrup and bacon in a house within like 24 hours, I can sniff that out. And it's so good. All the words you used were smell words, sweet, salty, etc. Well, I think the thing is smell and taste are like kind of like really similar, right? Like I learned this during COVID. When you don't have a sense of smell, you significantly lose your sense of taste as well. They're very intertwined. So I think part of the issue is that a lot of the vocabulary for smell and taste are like intertangled, because a lot of the sense of smell and taste are intertangled. Yeah, like I think that was a big wake-up call for me on like how much I actually smell things when I'm eating them, and how much that contributes to what I'm tasting was COVID. Because I got COVID and I completely lost my sense of smell. And I could still taste things, but things just tasted bad without being able to smell them. Because so much of taste is just my nose doing the work. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. How many days do you have on this world is such a hard question to answer, because my world actually predates per world statistics. Back in the day, Minecraft statistics were for all of your worlds, not just one world. And in addition to that, my world has corrupted a few times over the years, and I've lost my statistics. And then on top of that, I used to use the command timesetday to get thumbnail images in my world way back in the day. Back when I didn't even know what a day count was, because 100 days wasn't a thing back then. You guys have to remember, my world is 14 years old. So a lot of the things that nowadays you might be like, oh, Mogswamp, that's cheating. Like, it was totally normal to just quickly turn it to daytime to get a thumbnail photo back in the day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, for a lot of different reasons, I don't really have a good day count of my world. And in fact, another guy whose world is actually older than mine, Ethos Lab on YouTube, his world is about 6 months older than mine. He has the same exact problem. No one knows the day count for his world because he's corrupted it. It predates world statistics, and, you know, it's just been lost in time. What on earth did I click into with no context whatsoever? Sorry about that. We have some crazy conversations here. We were talking about smell. I think I know why we were talking about smell. If you guys haven't seen it, on my side channel, Mogswamp, I recently got sponsored by a company called Omara, or OVR Technologies. The device is called the Omara, and it basically adds smell into video games, and so they sent me this device that, like, literally added smell into Minecraft. It was so interesting. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out on my side channel, Mogswamp. It was a lot of fun. Like, even though it was a sponsored video, I would have done it anyways. Don't tell them that, but I would have tried it anyways just for fun, because, like, why wouldn't you? Bursty, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. One of my favorite smells is the one from the cellar. I love the smell of a good basement. Like, that, like, stone, musty, like, very humid smell. Oh, that's a great smell. Unless it's like overly moldy, there's like a point where it gets gross. But like if it's a well-maintained basement with like a dehumidifier. There's a point where it gets overly musty. But if you grew up with an unfinished basement and it's well-maintained, in the summertime you go down there and it's so cool. And if there's this smell, like, seeping out of the ground. That might have been carbon monoxide. I might not be okay. Mog, are you going to have a Minecraft wedding? Almost definitely. Almost definitely I'm going to do that. Yo, I've been playing with the game idea, and I think I'm cooking on something. Yeah, I'm trying to get into... I've been begging my brother to make a game with me. And my brother has been busy having kids and having a life and a family and stuff for the past few years, but I think he's finally at a point where he's ready to make this game with me. So we've been brainstorming, right? And I don't want to tell you guys anything yet because it's not a real game yet, but it's been really fun brainstorming game ideas again. I'm getting like really into it. I think part of what lit the spark for me, lit the fire under my butt, was playing Alumeria, which is a solo dev game. Like, and it was just so much fun. And like, when you play a solo dev game, the dev's personality is just dripping out of every single part of the game. And there's just something so inspirational about it. I got the same feeling from playing Undertale, whenever I play Stardew Valley. Like, any solo dev game has this feeling where you're just like, oh my god, I could do this. I could be the one. Balatro too. Balatro has that feeling big time where you're like, I can do it. And it's such a, like, it's such a lie. It's like, you know, like, I think those people are actually like 1 in a trillion. But like, it makes you feel like you can do it when you play those solo dev games. So I've been really inspired. Cat fur also smells really nice. Dude, when my cat licks his fur, it smells heavenly. It's like his spit is just laundry detergent. He smells like a teddy bear out of the wash. It's insane. If I drool on my pillow, it smells disgusting, brother. But my cat's spit smells immaculate. They should make candles out of that. Not his breath, though, weirdly. His breath just smells gross. His breath smells like fishy cat breath. But somehow his spit smells like soap and meadows and teddy bears and everything clean. It's so mysterious. I don't know how he does it. Just stringing words together at this point. You wouldn't understand unless you smelled him, bro. It's like, it's genuinely such a good smell. It's so good when he takes a bath. I don't think I've ever smelled cat spit. Well, I'm not smelling his spit, but like I'm smelling his fur after he's taken a bath. He just licks his whole body down. Why are you smelling your cat spit? Are you guys actively being obtuse? Are you actively not listening to me? The words that I'm communicating? I feel like the things I'm saying aren't complicated or hard to understand. I feel like I'm saying some pretty simple, easy to grasp concepts, and I'm worrying about people's grasp on the English language. I'm worrying about your literacy rates. Doesn't cat spit have enzymes in it that help it clean? Yes, it does. Hi, Mog, nearly 12% of the way. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Hunter. Thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How close are we? Oh my god, we're so close to hitting 6 million dirt. We hit that. We're gonna hit it in no time, dude. We're going so much faster than I thought. How many wandering traders have you traded with? That's actually a great question. Is there a way to even see that? I wish there was. Is there a stat for that? Trades? Times traded? Talk to villagers 44,000 times? Jeez. That's so crazy. Traded with villagers 255,000 times. It's too bad there's no traded with wandering trader though. That's pretty insane. 255,000 villager trades. I've jumped 2.1 million times. Interesting. Mobs tab? That only shows kills and times killed. What does your day counter show currently? Currently it shows day 20,095. But that, I think the last time my stats reset was like 2022. So that's like the past 4 years-ish. Just finished watching all the subathon VODs. That was a great time. Rapid Hendo, that's crazy. What a marathon. That's like so many hours of content. Dude, the mountain looks crazy from here, by the way. I should turn on my render distance just a little bit. Dang, it's so fun just seeing it in the distance while I go about my tasks. I did finish the mountain toffee room. Why did your stats reset? A lot of the times it just happens due to corruption. It really sucks when that happens. Hasn't happened in a long time, though. What would you ever do if the counter reset? I would just put it back to, like, where it was by finding, like, the last footage before it reset. And just setting it to whatever it was at. Yeah, I have thought about that before. Because if my stats reset again, which, again, has happened a few times throughout the years, my dirt counter, my dirt mine counter would also reset, presumably. So if that ever does happen, I'll just, like I said, I'll find the last available footage of it before it corrupted, and then just manually set my dirt mine statistic back to what it was, because I think you can do that with just a quick command. So it wouldn't really be a huge deal if that ever happens. How much dirt needs to be mined? 50 million. You should have a McDonald's wedding? What? Why? What is... Why? What is that? Seeing the mountain in the world is like when you play an MMO and you go from a new zone to an old zone and you see how different the graphics used to be. That build is amazing. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, guys. Like, I want to do a short about it, but I kind of want to show you guys real quick. It takes me so long to fly over here, but it's worth it. The difference between my old and my new terraforming is kind of wild, because we redid the whole Salacia beach area. Later, Semi. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Remember when making your mob farm exterior was a big deal? Yes, I do. That took me like, that was the biggest build I had ever done at the time. But yeah, you guys see this, this cliff area? Try to save this cliff area in your brain. This is my new texturing and terraforming on how I did this cliff. All right, save this in your brain. Take a mental snapshot. Now let me go to an older world backup from earlier this year, just a few months ago, before I destroyed Salacia Beach. Ah! Oh! Ew! Oh! Oh God, why? It's pretty bad. It's so painful, dude. Yeah, this is how I used to do it, man. This is how I used to do it. All in survival mode, just random blocks. That hurts my soul. Ah! Yeah. Pretty gross. So I'm pretty happy with the new texturing. It shows that it's worth it to go back and redo old stuff. Much cleaner, much smoother. Looks a lot better now. And guys, there's a lot of renovations I'm gonna do around the main base. Maybe I'll talk about that real quick to get your take on it before we go back to digging dirt. Here, let me hop into creative mode. I'm getting distracted, but I want to know what you guys think about this because, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let me restart my game real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. But, basically, for a while now, I've been struggling with the connectivity of my world. Like, my issue with my Superflat world is that I have this new area, the Vicenium Bay, with the greenhouse and Salacia and all that, and it feels very disconnected from the Kingdom of Fenhaven, where the tower is with the spider and the spurch and the library. There's no roads that effectively connect up those areas, and the only ones that I could build at the moment would be really roundabout routes. And so I'm trying to think reasonably about how Fenhaven would function as a kingdom and as a society. And there needs to be trade routes. And obviously a lot of that is taking place on the sea via all the various ports and bays that I've built. But there still needs to be roads within the kingdom to connect things up. So I was thinking about building a bridge to connect up Salacia to Fenhaven. But I think I'm going to pivot slightly. And I'll show you guys. My game finally booted up. So I'll show you guys what my thoughts are real quick. Come on. Let's load. Here we go. Yeah, by the way, guys, last stream, we were designing a bridge to connect up the bottom of the world to the top of the first wall, the first hexagon. And I did do some off-camera designing on this tower, this elevator shaft that's going to go here and connect to this bridge. I did a little concept art, if you want to see. It's actually kind of cool. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let me find my... Where's my top-down camera? Bloop. Yeah, so the idea is that people would be in this industrial district down here, and then you'd get on an elevator, and there's like this bridge over, and then there's this giant like observation tower up here. If that makes sense, that's sort of the plan. So we're getting there. We're getting there on the design for that. Do you ever feel like you're just chasing the beauty of our first world and get depressed that you'll never match our natural talent? Yeah, exactly. I'm just a hamster on a wheel running towards an impossible goal. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm getting distracted again. Go back to dirt. I will in 1 second. But so originally, I was talking about this road problem, right? Salacia and Fenhaven, which is this kingdom, feel very disconnected from the rest of this road system over here. So I was feeling like there needs to be a bridge here to connect up Fenhaven to Salacia, but I don't like it. So I think I'm going to rip out this tunnel and have this have like docks and boats all around it where people are like boating out to Salacia and then have like a staircase down here to get down so that people, that's how you enter Salacia, right? Get rid of this bridge, get rid of this tower, or move this tower, and build a new bridge across here, a big bridge across here, and take down a lot of this terraforming to match this level. So, like, bring down this terraforming to, like, here, and redo a little bit of it. Have the bridge go, like, here with a big arch, right? And then this is the way, and then have the road go either, it splits. So the road goes this way to this city, and like to this coastal town, and then it splits and goes up along here and connects up with the tunnel to Fenhaven. Or not to Fenhaven, to Vicenium Bay. What do you guys think? I think that's my idea. Machine Gun Ethan, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. So just to, and guys, check out this really, really cool feature in Axiom. We can go to the annotations tool and get our little brush, and I can draw this out. So we would have a bridge here. So bridge going across here, and then it splits and the road goes down here, and then this other road goes along here, probably on the back side of this, and then somehow connects up with this. So we might have to redo some stuff over here. We might have to redo some stuff over here. But I think if we do that, and then we have this road also splitting, looping around, and connecting to here somehow, then I think the infrastructure of the world will make a lot more sense. And then the other thing I'm thinking of doing is taking down a lot of Withering Heights' height to make that this bridge and this road kind of go through and around this hill a little more effectively. So trying to figure out how we're going to do that now, how that's going to look like. Is this going to be a tunnel? Is this just going to be carved out? Not sure yet. But we're doing a lot of redoing around here. And the other thing I'm thinking of redoing, believe it or not, this is going to be blasphemous. You guys might hate me for this, but I might redo this wall. I hate how it's just like stripes of things. I want it to be something with like more structure. Like, see how this wall right here has like arches and a texture to it? I kind of want this whole city to have that. Where like this has like arches and like texture instead of just like stripes. Like, what is this? It's just like blue. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. So fair, blasphemous, low-key valid. Seems like most of you agree with me that might be a good idea. It might take a while, but I think it could be worth it. So those are like a lot of the things I've been thinking about with this. There's like a lot of stuff in this central area that needs to be redone. Oh, another thing I might even redo. A little bit of the texturing here is looking kind of block vomity. So just these pillars. It would be so easy to just go back and retexture just these pillars to be a little bit cleaner. It would take me like one day. Might do it. I might do it. Just a little bit cleaner. Like, I don't even think the texturing's that bad. It's just a little bit messy and noisy. We could get this tower looking better in like literally one day. It wouldn't take that long. Okay, maybe 2 days, but still, it could be worth it. Could be worth it. Same with this bottom thing. Like, it could be worth doing a little bit of renovations. So I'm thinking about a lot of renovating. You guys probably are like, dude, you got to stop redoing old stuff, but I don't know, man. I just want my world to be perfect, and like, hopefully, now that you guys have seen the before and after of the cliff at Salacia, you can trust that like when I redo things, they come out better. Like they do come out better. You know what I mean? Honestly, if it makes you happier with the world, why not? No, 100%. I think the argument that people make against me going back and redoing so much stuff is that, well, Mog, if you keep redoing everything you've already built, you're never gonna complete your like crazy idea for Operation Megahex, because you're just constantly gonna be going back to old builds and redoing them, and you're never gonna like, yeah, like Ghost Hunter just said in the chat, Mog, you'll be 90 by the time Megahex is done at this rate. I think there is some truth to that, but like, I don't know. At the same time, I want the world to be perfect. I don't want to compromise on anything. And if it takes me my whole life to finish this world, and even beyond, you know what I mean? Maybe I just never finish it. That's fine. I don't want to ever compromise on anything. Any update on the 1,000 Days Dirt with Hobby? Yeah, we've been playing quite a bit lately, making a lot of big plans, and we're actually thinking of updating to the 26.3 update when that drops in the fall. The Poplar Dappled Forest drop. So we're pretty excited about that. I think there's like a chance though, like with Operation Megahex, when it comes to how long it's gonna take me to like completely transform everything inside this hexagon, at the rate I'm going, I recognize that like we are looking at like a 30-year timeline or something insane. But I do expect the rate I'm going to increase drastically. Because the thing is, for the past 3 years, a lot of my time, first of all, has been spent on preparing the area. So that's one thing. A lot of my time right now is going towards what I'm doing right now, just digging out the area. Eventually, there'll be a point where there's no more dirt left to dig, and all I have to do is build, and I will be making progress way, way faster at that point. C-Dub, thank you for the 5. End goal of the flat world, outlast the Roman Empire, for real. So that's one thing. Terrible Gaming, thank you for the tier 1. Hi. Thanks for joining the chat. It's good to see ya. When will you release the mountain video? I'm going to do the video about this mountain probably on the 29th. August 29th. So you can look forward to that. Oh, it looks so good, dude. I can't believe how good it looks. Oh, I threw my shovel. So, okay. But back to what I was saying. Reasons I think I will start building faster in the future than I am now. 1, because the preparation work will be done. Eventually, I will finish clearing out this hexagon, and I won't need to dig dirt anymore. 2, I want to get to a point in my YouTube career within the next 3 to 5 years where I can just do flat world videos once or twice a month, very casually, and they always get really good views, and I don't have to be trying quite so hard all the time. Like, so for the past few years with my YouTube career, I've been in like a heavy growth stage, right? Constantly reaching out to newer viewers, trying like 100 days, build and seek, you know, all these other video ideas other than flat world to try to reach out to new viewers, bring new people in, grow my channel. But eventually I do want to get to a point with my channel where I'm done trying to grow so rapidly and I'm more focused on just sustaining my flat world videos and maybe not doing so many other things like SMPs and, you know, so that's the second point. I do want to get to a point where I'm more focused on the flat world in my career. And then the third point is I am investing off camera in learning software that should speed up the design process of Operation Megahex. I've been learning about how the professional Minecraft terrain builders, like I'm talking like the upper tier, the guys who get paid thousands of dollars to make Minecraft terrain for some of the biggest YouTubers in the world. I'm learning how those people do it, and it's actually very different pipeline. They're using external software, like programs like Gaia or World Machine, sculpting terrain in those softwares that are meant for designing terrain, and then taking the height maps from that software and bringing it into a Minecraft software like World Painter. Then they're doing a bunch of stuff in World Painter to convert those files into Minecraft language and then bring it into the game. So it's very different from what I'm doing, designing things by hand in Axiom inside of Minecraft. And so my goal is to eventually become familiar enough with these external 3D terraforming softwares, terrain design softwares, to be able to drastically speed up the rate at which I'm designing Operation Megahex. So, to summarize, the 3 reasons that I think I will be able to build this at a faster rate in the future. 1, I will have finished preparing the area and all the dirt will be done being dug. 2, I'll be at a career where I can focus more on my flat world and I'll be doing less SMPs and other concepts on my channel. And 3, I will have invested the time and energy into learning external softwares that speed up the design process for terrain in Minecraft, which is one of the biggest time sinks. So that is my master plan on how to make such an impossible goal like Operation Megahex actually attainable in real life, within my lifespan, and not before I'm, like, dead. Secret third option, Mog clones themselves. That's also an option. I could also just clone myself like a dozen times and then open up a server of Mogswamps. God, that would be so fun, but also awful. Like, oh God, who has the shovel shulker? Mog12, where did you put the shovel shulker? It wasn't me. Mog5 lost it like a week ago. Mog6 and 7 have been scouring the freaking end dimension for the past week looking for that shulker box. Is there a schematic for your whole redstone thing that converts dirt into all the blocks, like mud and all of that? I have not really put out a schematic for it, Otigo. I do want to put out a schematic for it when it's done. The thing is, I need to finish the dye component for it. Right now, like, you can just rip it from my from my world download, which is the newest world downloads on Patreon. But I do want to actually put out a schematic for it, all put together. I'm just not quite finished with the farm yet. But I really want to release it all in one finished piece. Do you have nightmares about the time you lost the black shulker of shovels? I do. Honestly, that's like one of the worst shulkers I can lose is any of my netherite gear shulkers. But the actual nightmare scenario is losing my amethyst shulker. There was one time when I thought I lost my amethyst shulker, and I was like actually like ready to commit horrible acts. Unspeakable acts. I was panicked. I was like in a complete state of panic, bro. That one shulker box is like 72 hours of work. Would you ever get a netherite beacon in your world? I gotta be real, a lot of those types of challenges don't appeal to me very much. I'm not... It's funny because like in a lot of games I do love collecting and stuff like that, but when it comes to Minecraft, I'm not as interested in like completionist or collection type goals. I think because I'm so intrinsically motivated by like my creative goals, you know, like my idea for Operation Megahex. I think that's why it took me so long to even start attempting to try to get like the blue axolotl, for example, is because like I'm always just focused. I'm never like, I'm not really a completionist in Minecraft compared to like it's, which is funny because in a lot of other games I am like that. I am the collector archetype. But in this game, I'm just so much more motivated to only do the things that help me build and build faster and build the things I want to build. So yeah, when it comes to like a netherite beacon, it would just be pointless, and so I don't think I would ever do it. Like, it's just one of those things that like, if I ever do it, it would purely be for the views. And you know, maybe that's okay. Sometimes I can do things for the views. I've done videos that are purely for the views before. But yeah. All right, guys, we're right here at the finish line. What should we do to celebrate 6 million dirt? This is officially 12% of the way through the challenge. What song is this? This is Fire. This is Metal Gear Solid. Do a backflip? I don't even know how to do that, man. Oh, we're right here. Spook, thank you for the tier 1. What song should we listen to? You guys think I should sing? When we hit 6 million, what should I sing? Oh my god, we're so close to 6 million. Crab Rave? You want me to sing Crab Rave? Oh my god, we are so close. Oh my god! 200 dirt left to go! $100 dirt left to go! Here it is! Oh my god, I don't want to miss it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 million! I was here! I was here! Let's go! 6 million dirt! 12%! 12% of the way there! Let's freaking go! Okay, you guys wanted me to sing? I'm gonna sing for you. I'm gonna sing a song that we like to sing whenever I'm digging dirt. Here we go. For being here for the 6 million dirt milestone. A huge milestone in the world of Superflat. I'll sit down now. Ah. Oh, that was peak, dude. That was insanely peak. Wait, you guys are coming up with more parodies? And I would dig 5 million dirt, and I would dig 5 million more just to be the man who dug 5 million dirt. Da, da, da. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Shout out the chatter who came up with that. I missed your name. That's pretty good. Arya Mog now? Yeah, we gotta do Arya Mog next. You got pretty good pipes, Mog? Thank you, Darth Maul Enjoyer. I actually love singing very much. I do love singing. Do love me to sing a tune. A tune. On a Tuesday. I guess it's Wednesday. If you could learn any language, what would it be? Russian. I've always wanted to learn Russian. I tried. I got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter. I got like 900 plus days in on Duolingo. But I don't know. Russian's really hard, bro. It's really hard. I'm so bad at conjugating, man. What's your favorite part of the new drop coming? I mean, I'm honestly just so excited to play with the cushions, but also the poplar trees. Like, I've been wanting orange, red, and yellow leaves for so unbelievably long, and I never would have guessed we'd get them all at once in the same drop. I thought they would trickle them out over the course of a few years, and it would be torture, you know, and to have gotten all 3 fall-colored leaf types in one single drop is, like, my biggest dream come true. Like, they literally... It's like everything I've been praying for years, dude. I'm so excited about it. So, it's pretty tough between the poplar trees and the cushions. It's kind of a tie, maybe. Because, like, on the one hand, I've been wanting those leaves for years and years. On the other hand, the cushions, totally unexpected. Never would have even thought of them adding something like that, but it's so hype they did. So, like, they're both very hype in different ways. One of them I was, like, wanting for years. The other one, totally unexpected, but both are amazing. Pain Tendre, thank you for the tier 1. Hi, is there a goal to do the biggest manually farmed dirt block in the world? Well, I don't even know what you mean by that. The biggest manually farmed dirt block in the world? Like making a giant block of dirt? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Edge Case Labs, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you painting today? What were we painting today? Are you allowed to say? Is it spoilers for tomorrow's short? More dye? We're still working on all the new dyes, I assume. Did she ever do the old dye before the textures changed to the bowls? Or hopefully not, because that would be really annoying. That would have been super annoying. Okay, no? Okay, good. Because that would have been, like, so annoying to redo all 16. I just thought of that. Because that was pretty recently. I think that they changed that probably after she started the whole challenge. I haven't done the maps yet either, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I guess whenever things get retextured, it's like it's a catch-22 for Edge Case Labs over there. Oh, I'm still waiting on the framer to get me back something. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because you know what? Never mind. Total surprise. Never even said anything. Mog, will you ever not be traumatized about dirt now? Dirt is a love-hate thing for me. It's trauma, but it's also, it giveth and it taketh away. Dirt provided me with 1 million subscribers, but dirt also provided me with 1 million pain. I have done the hay bale though, so I gotta redo that. Oh yeah, they moved to like 1 pixel. That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. I wonder, in that case, I wonder if you could redo the old painting without having to fully redo, but I guess, I don't know, it might be hard. Your snake was dancing to me singing? That's so cool. And it's the snake named after me? That's so insane. I feel like the relationship between Mog and Dirt is the same as Sean Evan and Hot Wings. That's really funny. Should I make a Dirt podcast? Hi, welcome to Dirt Talk, the show where we dirty talk. Ooh. Dirty Talk, the show where I talk dirty with some of the coolest guests on YouTube. I don't know. That sounds really weird. Well, yeah, that's the point. It's like you clickbait people. It's like, whoa, getting dirty with you know, like I could like let's say I have like my first guess is, I don't know, Wumba. I'd be like, getting dirty with Wumba. But then you click and it's just a normal podcast, you know? That's how you get people in the door. Billion view idea. People be making podcasts about anything these days. Okay, but I have like a cool setup. You guys haven't seen the setup since I added the... I feel like I need a podcast, bro. Clean up your iced coffees, girl? Dude, it's not me. Okay, I'm gonna... She's not gonna be happy with me, but I'm gonna call out my partner. She trashes my room! She trashes my room! I clean my room. I clean my office. My girlfriend leaves her food, her bottles, her iced coffees, her mugs, her bowls. It's not me. It is not me. And if I clean it up, then she's never gonna... If I clean it up, then she's never gonna learn. Big Dog, thank you for the 10. This is so rude. You got to take the blame for her. I'm sick of the slander. People think I'm a clean guy, or people need to think I'm a clean guy. Big Dog, thank you for the 10. Lord of the Nether, thank you for the 2 Canada coins. Replace her with Wandy T. He'll treat you right. We're obviously a polycule. There's no replacing anyone. It's a thruple. Obviously. I can't even read these chats out loud. How did you create the dirt mine statistic? I looked up on Reddit how to track, how to add a scoreboard. It's the scoreboard command in Minecraft Java Edition that adds that little thing. So I found a Reddit thread that had like instructions for how to use the command. Cause yeah, I don't really remember how to do it anymore. It was a while ago that I set it up. So I would just look up the Minecraft scoreboard command, like how to use, and you should be able to figure it out. It's not that hard. $6 million dirt, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing else to say. It's, yeah. How much do you have to mine in total? I'm trying to mine 50 million in total. Mog, I don't know if you'll see this, but I want to let you know that you're such an amazing guy and you should be proud of the community you've grown. By the way, I love your cat. You're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I wish he was here right now. Where is Miko? Did he go under the couch? He might be under the couch. %, officially. Yep. 12% officially. Hopefully we can get, like, it's been, let's see. I made the short, I believe, in 2023, in, like, March or April 2023. So I would like to say it's been 3 years now, and I've made it 12%. So that's 4% per year. I think by the end of the first year, I was only at like 2%. So I have been starting to ramp up. And I think now that I've cleared out all the grass, I think it's actually going to go up really fast. Because before, a lot of the dirt I was clearing, like a third of it wasn't counting because this top layer was grass. Now that I've converted everything within the giant hexagon into dirt, I think this statistic is gonna skyrocket, bro. I think by the end of next year, I could be, I don't even know. I could be at like 15. Easy. I could double my dirt mined statistic by the end of next year. That's cocky. Maybe not. But I could be at like 12. I'm gonna say 12. Luke Engineer, thank you for the 2. Love your channel and videos. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Adjusted, you'll get an extra million. Nah. I think the other factor you guys aren't considering is like, I think I'm gonna dig more dirt now. From now until this hexagon is cleared out, I'm gonna be digging so much dirt. So much more often than I usually do. Cause like before, it's like a thing where like, maybe I dig dirt like a couple times a month when I'm bored, or like maybe at the end of a night, like for like an hour. But like, I think the closer we get to finishing, the more we're gonna dig, you know what I mean? Because like the end is in sight, and so you just keep ramping up. On a scale of 1 to 6 million, how much do you regret the short? I don't really regret the short. My one regret is I almost made it 10 dirt for every sub instead of 50. I think that would have been more appropriate, and I would be within 4 million dirt of my goal already. I do regret not making it 10. I think 50 was a bit too high. But then the question is, would 10 have, you know, you don't know. Like, would it still have gotten the traction it got? And would I still have gotten 1 million subs from it? Maybe not. So it's like, it's one of those. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't regret mining any dirt that needs to be mined anyways for this mega hex project. But once we're done clearing out this hexagon and maybe even this square around it, at that point I don't really need to mine any dirt anymore for the ambitions I have in my world, and at that point it's just silly. So then like at that point I think I'll start to get a little bit tired of it. But right now there's like a good reason to be mining the dirt that I've like sort of invented, if that makes sense. Do you keep every single dirt or do you trash some? I try to keep it, like, as much as I can without it significantly slowing me down. So, like, you know, I'll fill up a bunch of shulkers. I'll eat the time cost to go fly back to my base, put the shulkers away, and get new ones. But when it comes to, like, every single dirt, like, I'm not crazy about it. Because, like, it does eat up a lot of time to try to save the dirt. But it just feels like a waste not to at least keep as much of it as I can. Otherwise, it's like in the future, I could feasibly run out someday. That being said, I'm approaching a number of dirt mined that, like, is so high that I might not have to worry about that anymore. World's getting a little choppy here. Because I think in just these chests here, you're looking at over 4 million dirt collected in these chests. So at that point, it's like, I don't know, how much more dirt do you really need? Like, 4 million, so much. What's the total area of the square? That's actually a good question. It's at -15, -13 to 11, 16. So let's just call it like 3K by 3K. So I'd say it's probably around 27 million dirt in this entire region. But that being said, because I've mined a couple million, like a million or so grass, it's probably closer to about 25 million dirt. So probably if I mined out this entire region from here to here, I would be about halfway to my goal. And then at that point, I'll probably just like come up with some sort of like AFK dirt mining machine to get to the rest of the way to 50. Because, like I said, like once there's no reason to be mining the dirt anymore, I'm gonna quickly get tired of it. Alright, let's get some more shulkers. What's up, all of 6 zeros? Can we do the ritual for axolotls? Oh, yeah, we should. I do have a bunch of breed attempts stacked up that I've been waiting on. We should do some axolotl breed attempts. Let's just finish mining this little dirt square. Do you guys have any ideas for what we could donate to the axolotls today? I guess we could do like a shulker box of dirt. That'd be kind of funny. Six stacks of dirt or a shulker box of dirt? Yeah, I think like a shulker box of dirt right when I hit, from the day I hit 6 million would be kind of cool. A totem? We could do a totem. I don't know if I have done a totem. Alright, we got a full shulker of dirt to bring to the axolotls. Why don't you use TNT dupers? Well, I don't really TNT dupe in my world at all. If you're asking, like, why don't I use TNT dupers to clear out the dirt? It's because I need to manually mine the dirt for it to count towards my dirt mine statistic for a challenge I'm doing. But I also just don't TNT dupe in my world in general. That might change in the future, though. Because I think I may need to TNT dupe in order to make a bedrock breaking machine. To clear out all the bedrock. So we might break our rule. And if we're gonna break the rule, might even do a nether perimeter with a flying machine. But we'll see. I almost just asked you how your unicycle is doing, completely mixing you up with someone else. I do have a unicycle. I haven't ridden it in years. I think he looks better as his 2018 self. What did I look like in 2018? Let's see. Let's pull up a video. We need video evidence. All right, let's go back. Let's go back in time, guys. What did I look like in 2018?
My Mogswamp persona that I've got going here.
Okay, 2018, 8 years ago. Here I am. This is me now. This is me now. This is me in 2018. Eight years ago. So how old am I there? 22? And now I'm 30? I feel like I don't look all that different. My hair's just a little longer right now. Like, do I look any different? I guess maybe I look a little more tired around the eyes. My eyes look more youthful. For sure. Like, I don't have any of these bags under my eyes. Maybe I was sleeping better back then. You look more majestic now. The longer hair is better. Glow up. You look better now. In 2018, it's just your average computer engineer schoolmate. 22-year-old mob looks like he's a couple months into being stranded on an island. 30-year-old swamp looks like he's a year into being stranded. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I actually look all that different. I just think my hair is a little longer right now. I notice, if I notice my aging anywhere, it's in my eyes. Like, I got these, like, creases under my eyes now. They're subtle, but, like, I think that's part of getting to be in your 30s. I'm starting to notice right around my eyes a little bit of creasing. I mean, I also have a horrible sleep schedule, though, so I don't know how much of that would be fixed by just getting better sleep. Maybe a skincare routine as well. Probably should do some skincare. But yeah, I think in general, I don't think I actually look all that different. I think I think my body looks a lot more different, though. I was just a little skinny little... I was just skin and bones back then. I've definitely, like, filled out to be, like, a normal human man. Back then, when I was, like, early 20s, I was, like, literally just, like, a little sack of bones. You were literally so lanky? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have, like, more normal human male proportions now. I was just a little scrawny little guy. Do you go to the gym at all? No, but I just like run and bike and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I do push-ups and sit-ups. You have better lighting now? That too. I was in that other video I was like super washed out because of the lighting. You should sleep and wear sunscreen? Yeah, I did get a Fitbit. I got this Fitbit. Google Fitbit Air for my birthday last year. Or no, for Christmas. For Christmas. And I finally started using it. I have a bad habit of doing that. Do you guys do that too? Get a Christmas or a birthday present, then you just like don't use it for like 6 months. But I finally started using it. And yeah, I think the lighting made the biggest difference. You just look so pale. You look tan now. Well, I also was just very pale. That's back when I lived in Massachusetts, and I just didn't go outside much. I go outside so much more now. But yeah, oop, shovel switch. But yeah, I've been enjoying the Fitbit because it tells me about how I sleep. And it, like, tells me... Like, it's not just the sheer hour amount, because, like, obviously you can figure that out yourself. It's pretty basic math. Although it is kind of hard to tell exactly, like, what time you fell asleep sometimes, so it does help with that. But even more useful is it tells you, like, when you're in REM cycle versus deep sleep versus, like, restless, which is just really, really cool. And so it gives you, like, a sleep score out of 100. And I don't know, like, how scientific it is, but it's definitely helpful, in my opinion, for gauging, like, okay, maybe I got the same amount of hours, but was I more restless? Was something stressing me out? That sort of thing. I've never really liked sleeping with smartwatches on. I think that's why I wanted to try this one, because it's just a strap. Like, it's legit a strap. There's no actual watch face. It's called the Fitbit Air. It's like, it's just a strap with a thing and then it connects to your phone. There's no screen. It doesn't vibrate. It doesn't do anything. It's just a strap. That's why I like it, because I can't, like, have things on me. Yeah, just a band, exactly. Just a little band. So yeah, I've been using it. It's also, like, the other cool thing about it is, like, it's been telling me, like, it's been giving me, like, weekly cardio goals and stuff. I don't even ask it to do it. It just does it. But it kind of does gamify fitness in a way that I do think kind of does work for my brain. Like, I don't think gamification is always the best thing for every skill you're trying to learn, but for fitness, I think it actually does kind of work, low-key. It, like, you have a meter of, like, your steps for the week, and it's just like, my brain's like, fill the meter, bro. Like, you gotta walk more. You gotta fill that meter. And, like, that's just a good thing for you. That's just good for your heart, is to walk more. Like, no matter what you weigh, no matter what your health is, no matter what your body looks like, walking more is just good for you. So, I think it can be good for building certain habits, I think. But yeah, so I think I'm a much healthier person now at 30 than I was when I was 22. But I don't know if it comes across. I think you could definitely tell if you were looking at like a full body picture of me and 8 years ago versus now, you could definitely tell I'm like a lot more filled out and like A lot less skin and bones. A lot less pale. I mean, a lot of that is just also having YouTube as a job, and I can do whatever I want with my schedule. Like, back when I was working a normal job, like, of course I never, like, went outside. It's like I went to work for 8 hours a day, I came home, I played Minecraft until I went to sleep, repeat. Mog, when do you think you'll be in your prime? Honestly, like, I think I'm, like, 5 to 7 years out from my, like, true prime. Because the men in my family on my mom's side are all late bloomers. I'm no exception. I'm, like, a super late bloomer. And also just, like, I don't know, all the pieces are falling into place in my life and my career to set me up for, like, a really successful 30s. A really good run in my 30s. Like, I just turned 30, like, a month ago. And I feel like my channel's at a place where we're doing really well. It's still got a lot of room to grow. I'm, like, saving up enough money to where I, like, might be able to start thinking about a down payment on a house in the next couple of years. I feel like I'm really well positioned to have, like, a great run in my 30s. So I feel like by the time I hit, like, 35, 37, break a few of my vices, build a couple of good habits, and start to settle down, I'll be like, ooh, man. I feel like I could be the best version of myself. Right now is definitely like a struggle period, a growth period. I think I, like, had a period of growth and struggle, like, 2 or 3 years ago. And then I, like, maybe, like, 4 to 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. And then I kind of plateaued, like, a year or two ago, a year and a half ago. And now I need, like, another push. Like, I'm kind of, like, on a plateau right now. Or, like, a struggle. Mog, enjoy your 30s, bro. People start treating you like a real adult. You'll be stressing a lot less about stuff. I hope so. I hope so. It's getting easier to be an adult, I will say. Like, I think part of that is just being able to, like, delegate things. You know, like having a partner who can help me with things. Having someone who helps me with my taxes, like an accountant. Having, like, you know, like, things are getting easier. Like, in my mid-20s, like, there was a point where it felt like so much of my week is just, like, chores and, like, adulting, as they call it. It's really, like, a time suck. And I feel like I'm getting that under control now a little bit more. You should open a public Discord. I have a public Discord. Discord.gg/Mogswamp. Any advice on how to learn to be creative? I was really creative a few years ago, but it's kind of difficult now. I've had some tough couple years. Find it difficult to come up with something on my own. So it's just like working out. Like, you're just rusty. You just gotta work out. You gotta get back in the gym, bro. Like, it's basically like a muscle. Like, your brain's a muscle, pretty much. And getting into the creative mindset is like training. Probably it's like the most similar to like running. Like, where when you've really, really trained hard, running feels so easy, bro. You could just like go outside and start running like anytime you want and you feel great. But then when you get out of shape, running's like the hardest thing in the world. It's crazy how awful running is when you're out of shape versus when you're in shape. That's how being creative is too. It's literally just like, just go on little jogs every day, do little sketches, 15 minutes a day. Eventually start running a 5K a week. Start doing a actual finished drawing once a week on Saturday, a couple hours. And then eventually you're doing marathons. Eventually you're like being creative for hours a day and it feels easy. So I think it's just very similar to training physically. Because, like, the best creatives, the best professional creatives, like, can just turn on their flow state. Like a switch. I've been there. When I was when I was doing graphic design 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, for years at a time, I could just, any day of the week, anytime, no matter what mood I was in, no matter what, no matter how exhausted I was, I could hop in Adobe Illustrator and make the best logo you've ever seen. Like, it's just like, eventually you get to a place where you could just turn on that flow state switch on command. Just like you can just go run miles on command if you've trained enough at running. It's the same thing, man. But yeah, when you're out of practice, it can be so hard. It's like trying to get into that flow state is like pulling teeth. It's like when you haven't run in months and like you just keep like every 5 minutes, like I gotta stop and walk for like 30 seconds to catch my breath. It's so frustrating. You're like, what's going on? Another good thing you could do, though, to break through creative block is do a study. I think one of the things when it comes to creativity, we're always trying to reinvent the wheel, right? We're always trying to have our own style, put our own spin on things. People really don't like stealing from other artists. But the thing is, like, you can just do a study. It doesn't have to, like, you don't have to show anybody. So, like, copying another artist isn't bad if you don't try to pass it off as your own work. So do a study. Like, in art school, foundations, freshman year of college, all we did was copy other artists' work. And it's like, it feels horrible. You just want to do your own thing. But it teaches you how to approach art from another artist, through another artist's eyes, figure out their method, figure out how they see the world, how their method works. And then you can take things you like about their method, incorporate it back into your own. So I would say if you ever have like a really bad creative block, just do a study, copy someone. Like literally take a piece of art you like and remake it. Bar for bar, just copy it. Just try to do it yourself. I wouldn't show anybody and I wouldn't pass it off as your own, definitely. But in the process, you'll like break through that creative block because you're not having to do the creative lifting. It's like, I don't know, what's the running analogy here? It's like following someone else's training schedule instead of like trying to come up with your own. Like if you're trying to run for a marathon, the absolute best thing you can do is just like look up the tried and true best way to train for a marathon on Google and then follow it. It's worked for hundreds of people before. Instead of trying to come up with your own method. Maybe that's not a perfect analogy, but like hopefully you see what I'm saying. It's like if you're trying to get back into art and you're trying to train to be creative again, if you're also having to come up with the ideas at the same time, it's really hard. But if you're just copying things other people did, you can get that training in until you're ready and until you shook off the rust enough to start coming up with your own ideas again. Like, there's got to be a better sports analogy here. I'm trying to think of, like, what the sports analogy for this is. Like, I don't know. It's like if a basketball player was, like, trying to come up with brand new ways to dunk the ball instead of just practicing layups. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just have to practice your layups. Do a still life. Do a boring recreation of someone else's art. Because it teaches you things. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's the analogy. That really made sense. Thank you so much. It's really motivating to hear someone say it's not wrong to copy others, as long as you use it as training. I feel like a lot of people look down on copying other people. No, what I usually do, my sketchbook is full of copies of other people's work. I just try to put like a little star in a certain color, or I'll put their @ so I don't lose it. Like, I'll literally just draw things I've seen on Instagram, bar for bar. I'll just copy it. Because it helps me learn their style. It helps me practice. But in my sketchbook, so that I don't think it was me, like, years later, or so that, like, someone else looking at my sketchbook doesn't think it was me, I'll just make, like, a little note, like, the person's at, or I'll put it, like, in a little color, I'll just put, like, a little star so I know it was a study. Or, like, I'll even just write, like, study 5 minutes, put the date. You can take little notes and just, like, make it super clear. There's ethical ways to rip people off. Alright, we were gonna go visit the axolotl. I realized I just put away my dirt, though, so we were gonna donate a shulker box of dirt. Let's just grab one of those real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's rename this as well to, like, 6 million dirt mined. Cool. Alright, let's go roll for axolotls. I feel like working with you, I learned so much more about life and being creative than I ever did my whole school art class. I think that it just takes the right kind of art teacher. I also didn't learn anything in my school's art classes until high school when I had a really brilliant art teacher. And not to dunk on, like, my elementary school or middle school art teachers, but they were kind of just, I don't really know how serious of artists they were. You know, it was maybe just kind of a job for them, and that's okay. But my high school art teacher was, like, a true artist and taught me to think and act and learn like a true artist. And sometimes it just takes someone like that. You might have just had some art teachers who were just, you know, it's just a job to them. And I think that's okay too. But I think art is one of those things where, like, a good teacher can kind of change your life. It's why, like, if I ever did go into teaching, I would want to be an art teacher because, like, yeah, you could just like very easily change the trajectory of someone's life by giving them a few small pointers when it comes to art. Okay. Yeah, art classes teach you how to be judged, learn to take critique. Professors taught me how to look at art as life. Yeah, that was a big misconception I had, was that, like, art school and college would teach me how to draw, how to do the art. Instead, it was more teaching me art history and then, like, how to think like an artist. Like, the actual teaching of the methods themselves was very minimal. It was like 10% of my art education, maybe. Like, the actual techniques was a very small part of it. In fact, most of the time, they want you to figure that out on your own. And explore that on your own. They'll teach you basic techniques, but, like, beyond that, art school is more about learning how to think like an artist, how to critique and be critiqued, and then how to, you know, show your work, all that sort of thing. Like, a lot of, like, the lifestyle stuff and not so much the actual specific how-to. Deciduous, thank you for the 2. You said fart teacher? Fart teacher? What is that even? Oh! Deciduous! Thank you for the 2. Okay, let's make this axolotl attempt. I'm ready. I am ready, guys. We have so many attempts, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw, but we have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts or something like that. So we might want to do even more attempts after this. But first attempt, let's throw in a shulker box of our 6 million dirt mined dirt. Is that not being picked up? Oh, God. Here, I think that just means we need to press this button a couple times. Why is my world so laggy right now? Something's being really laggy. You know what it might be? I think I have my NVIDIA set super high. Let's set this to, like, there. Okay, let me just push this again. All right. Just gonna send it a couple more times. I'm just trying to like pick up all the excess stuff in those hoppers. Man, the world is so laggy right now. I might just need to restart my instance. Let me give that a shot. Sorry, guys. Just give me one moment here. I think there was like maybe a memory leak or something. So hopefully now that I turned the memory down for NVIDIA, when we reset, it should be less laggy. Hurry up, I need to pee. I'm sorry, Tactical Tomato. If there was a data pack for cocoa beans, would you use it? No, I don't really like modifying the game. I like keeping it super vanilla. The one thing I've considered doing is fixing the glitch that gets rid of glow squids in Superflat using a mod like I did in the 100 Days Water World. It really bothers me that they haven't fixed that yet, and it really bothers me that it's marked low priority, despite it having like 100 votes on the bug tracker. Ugh. All right, here we go. Hopefully, that got rid of a little bit of the lag. Please show Cat. I don't know where Miko went. I think he might be under the couch sleeping. Sometimes he likes to go under the couch when I'm being too noisy during stream. Okay. Is that better? Hopefully. Hopefully that'll run a little bit better. Do you think it would get better if everybody went to the site and voted on it? Would that make it higher priority? I mean, it has a lot of votes. I think Mojang just marked it low priority because Superflat's not that important. But I really want them to fix it. All right. So we made our donation. Let's go ahead and take off our elytra and begin. Wait a minute. The music's not playing, and I could have broken it by spamming the button so many times. Let me press it one more time and see if the song turns on. I didn't even think about that. Oh, now it's going. Okay. I think it's just like a toggle on-off thing. Wait, is it going? Hopefully it goes on the next time. It's trying to play. Wait, what? What are you guys saying? Wait. Let me just see how this button works. I press the button. This pulses. The pulse goes up here. Triggers this. Yeah, so why isn't the song playing? It's trying to play. I'm hoping it fixes itself when I do this breed. Hopefully it fixes itself. Hopefully. All right, sorry, guys. Let's do this breed. All right, we're going to go with Summer and Talia. And Barry and Goblin. Okay, none on the first one. Dude, why aren't they breeding? Dude, it just ate my 2 tropical fish. I swear to God. What? Oh, there we go. Dude, it's so laggy. What is going on? Why did that take so long? This is weird. Okay. I feel like my world is behaving strangely. Let me stop that. And I'm really hoping that that fixes the song. For next time. I forgot we shouldn't ever press the button more than once. I was being lazy. Okay. So today was 1 shulker of dirt. Have we ever done that before? Gold ingot, emeralds, emeralds, diamonds, diamonds, nether. $64 acacia from Salacia? uh 1 shulker of dirt from 6 million dirt stream. Okay. And then we'll do another donation in a second here. All right, let's go pray and stuff. Okay. Why are they spawning there? That's very strange. Okay. Alright. Let us pray. Oh, great and almighty vessel, the vessel that fills drop by drop with the current eternal, each sacrifice, each breed of the axolotls with the tropical fish, shall slowly fill your great walls full of the current eternal until one day it shall flow forth from your brim and overfloweth down the walls of this great world, washing us all in eternal bliss as the return of the Azure One brings forth a new era of peace amongst the four. We, keepers of the current, shall never waver in our faith. We shall keep sacrificing, for we know if our faith remains strong, you will bless us, O great vessel. Amen. Amen. Can I get an amen in the chat? Ah, good stuff. Alright, I think we probably have... Ooh, Crush and Fool, thank you for the Prime, dude. Appreciate the Twitch Prime so much. Guys, all your donos, all your support means the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime sub per month. So I very much appreciate you spending it on me. Gets rid of the ads for you. Okay. We need another donation for the Axolotl Gods. And I want to see if the music comes back on or if we really did bork this thing. But I kind of want to just bring this stuff manually around. Bloop, bloop, bloop. To here. Perfect. That should take care of that. Is there any other stuff lingering? All right. I vote a wooden shovel to offer to them. Wait, what about like a wooden axe? And then it's like a world edit reference. You know, like the power of the gods. Like a wooden axe that grants you, like, world edit powers. That'd be kind of a cool gift. I know, like, technically the wooden axe wouldn't work unless you had op privileges, but I love the creativity. All right, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Do you have the first crafting table in your world? I didn't keep, like, the first anything in my world. I was not good about that sort of thing. Let's craft a new wooden axe. Sorry I'm late. I already love this stream. Thank you, Voided Croissant. It's been a while. What's up, Whisper? Welcome back to the stream. First time catching a stream. Boreal, thank you for being in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A baby seal pushed you yesterday? What does that even mean? All right, so we've got our axe. Let's name it, though, like World Edit. World Edit tool, or like, what do they call it? The World Edit wand. I guess that's what they call it. The World Edit wand. Should it be like a capital? Yeah, World Edit wand. I think that's cool. Doth the water floweth yet? It doth. It doth. I think we're ready for another breed. All right. Let's do it. You can name it Axolotl. I love that, tree fronting mouth. But I think the world edit wand works. So let's throw it in. Let's call the minecart. And I really hope the music goes on, because if not, then I gotta do a bunch of troubleshooting, which sucks. Come on, baby. Yes! Yes! Okay, it's on. It's just really laggy. Like, unbelievably laggy. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's so laggy. Oh, bro, it makes me feel like I'm drunk or something. Okay, no matter. Oh god, it's so bad. I can't. It. Jay Dilla type beat. Yeah, those syncopated drums, man, hitting hard. Okay, ready? We're gonna do Goblin and Summer, and Barry, and Talia. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I caught it. Let's go. It's a brown one. Wait, we just got a brown and a yellow. What are the odds? Okay. God, please turn off this song. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I think, it's probably because I'm running NVIDIA. This is the first stream I've done in a long time where I've had NVIDIA on. So it's probably that. Let's see. What did we donate? 1 world edit wand. Wooden axe. I guess we'll make this purple. I don't know. Okay, perfect. Let's go get our elytra. Next to the debug stick? Yeah, right? Fix the date? My bad, guys. August 19th. Should we do another 2 attempts? I think we should. But we need donos. We need dono ideas. What do you guys have for dono ideas? We're so back. Just got a job I applied for. Yo, nice. Let's go. Donate 64 petrified slabs. We have done that before. I mean, we could do it again. Netherite shovel? I really don't want to do that. Heart of the Sea, I think, is unobtainable. Nautilus shells would be kind of fancy. I wonder how many I have of those. Your dragon egg? A totem? We could do a totem. I don't know if I've ever done a totem. We could do a totem for one of them. And then what about... What's something else we could do? Where are my Nautilus shells? We could rename a stick to the debug stick. That would be pretty funny to do right after the world edit wand. The debug stick. Even though it's not a real debug stick. Wait, we could use the stick left over from the axe. That's just lying to the gods? Hey, if it gets us the blue axolotl, I'll lie to the gods. Alright. Let's try those two. Debug stick and the totem. Alright, let's see here. What are we at? Still no water flowing? Come on, little axolotl. Hold on. While we wait for this next round of breeding, I just want to check the fridge real quick. I can't remember if I had an extra Red Bull or not. I'll be right back. Did I have one in here? I'm back. Still not time yet? Bro, I feel like it's been 5 minutes. Am I crazy? I got a Capri Sun because we did not have Red Bull. That's good stuff. Okay. What's going on here? Has it really, am I just that impatient? I guess I'm just that impatient. It has not been 5 minutes. What flavor? It is the Pacific Cooler. Offer a villager to the gods? I'm not sure how I would put a villager in the hopper. Your hair's getting long again? Yay. You think this is long? I guess it's a little longer. This is like the normal for me now. I guess back in Back in university, I wore my hair pretty short. Nowadays, I wear my hair much longer. Dog, I feel like it's been 10 minutes. I don't know why. This is like the longest 5-minute wait of my entire life. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Let's do... Tactical Tomato, thank you for the 5 gifties, man. Holy moly. Tactical Tomato, I appreciate that so much. Can we get some W's in chat for Tactical Tomato? I love you, bro. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you could possibly imagine. It's people like you that make streaming worth it for me, Tactical Tomato. I appreciate it so much, man. The support goes such a long way. Okay, should we do the debug stick first, or should we do the Totem of Undying first? What do you guys think? Debug? Totem? Totem? Totem, debug? It's so split. You know what? I'm gonna flip this coin. Horny Toad for debug stick. Temple, Texas for Totem. It's Temple, Texas. Totem it is. All right, here we go. Okay, come on, baby. Guys in chat, I need your luck. Oh, I didn't even grab the tropical fish. In chat, chatters, I need your luck. Please, please, please. Send me your lucky number. Everybody's got their own lucky number. Mine is 21. Whatever your lucky number is in chat, send your lucky number right now. I need all the luck I can get. Come on, baby. All right, here we go. I'm going to go with Talia and Summer. And then we'll do Goblin and Berry next. Come on. Okay, not that time. Goblin, Berry. Come on. Ah, okay. Okay. Surely we get it when we donate the debug stick, though. Surely. All right, let's see. Page 32. This book's getting long now. Okay. 1 Totem of Undying. And then 1 debug stick. Okay. Oh, let's put the book back. So we'll do our attempt with the debug stick in just 1 second. Alrighty. Let's put our buckets back. You guys are going in the pit of the unwanted. I'm so sorry. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And a boop. Perfect. Guess our luck didn't work. Well, You guys got to remember how slim these odds are. Maybe your luck is working, just not yet, you know? Just not yet. Well, what should we do? We have another 5 minutes to kill before we can, I love the shrine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, we have another 5 minutes before we can donate this debug stick and do another attempt. It's a 1 in 1,200, right? Yes, Jackson Heaton. It is 1 in 1,200. Where do you put the books when they're full? When the books fill up, I will hold them all in the library in my world. I have a giant library right here where we keep all sorts of important books to my world. We gotta work on the library some more. I just got here. What's happening? Duckyo Duck, welcome to the chat. We are doing some breeds at the Axolotlery. If you guys didn't know, let me explain this for any viewers who haven't seen the video and are unaffiliated or uninitiated, I should say. This is the Axolotlery. It's an axolotl lottery. Basically, every time you breed a pair of axolotls, you have a 1 in 1,200 chance of getting the blue axolotl. I got all 4 colors of axolotl in Superflat. Well, not all 4. You know, 4 out of the 5 colors of axolotl in Superflat before they were extinct in 1.18. So I have these axolotls, but the only way I can breed them is with tropical fish. The actual live tropical fish in a bucket, not like the item tropical fish, which means I can only get those from the Wandering Trader. I can't fish for them. The only thing I can do is get them from the Wandering Trader. You can't breed them. There's no way to get live tropical fish other than buying them in the buckets from the Wandering Trader. And the problem with that is that it's only like a 1 in 16-ish chance that he'll have the trade every time you see him. So because it takes like 4.5 hours for the Wandering Trader to show up at all, it's usually like around a week of AFKing, like a real life week of AFKing every single day until I get one attempt at the Axolotlery. It's pretty crazy. So we built up a whole temple to make it a religious ceremony. Every time I breed these axolotls, I give a sacrifice to the axolotl gods. Then we put our elytras in this barrel because the natural predator of the axolotl in real life is birds, so we don't want to frighten the axolotl gods. So we take off our wings so they don't see us as a threat. Then we go into here, we breed the axolotls. If we successfully get the blue axolotl, we would put him in a bucket and put him on this pedestal, which would cause this huge celebration to happen, and this cave entrance would open up. But if we don't get the blue axolotl, we press a little button which starts a 5-minute timer. And that 5-minute timer takes the water away from this axolotl's mouth. And that's because you can only breed the axolotls once every 5 minutes. So after that 5 minutes is up, the water starts flowing again, which signifies to us that we can breed the axolotls again. And then the last piece of the puzzle is that whether we press this button or we put the blue bucket on this pedestal, our elytra, which we put in this barrel, gets sent either into this cave or up to the top of this hill where we collect it. So if we fail and we don't get the blue axolotl, it just goes up to the top of the hill and we grab it. But if we ever actually get the blue axolotl, our elytra will be in the cave, ready for us to pick up. With all of the different sacrifices we've made to the axolotl gods also go into the cave. So when we finally get the blue axolotl, we will get everything we've donated back. Someday. Eventually. It's just that, you know, that could take 15 years because I've done the math, and it should take around 15 years if the odds work out how they should. It could be a lot sooner than that. It could take a lot longer than that. We don't really know. That's the nature of odds, but in all probability, the likelihood is that it'll take around 15 years or so. I can't believe I missed so much of the stream. The notification was 2 hours late. Oh, that's devastating, Gwendolyn. But at least you're here now. At least you're here now. I'm actually kind of curious how many total attempts we've done. Because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 10, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 81, 83, 85, 87, 89. So this will be our 89th attempt that we're about to do right now. And that's actually multiplied by 2, because every attempt we do is actually 2 breeds. So we should have bred axolotls 89 times 2 times, so 178 times. Let's corroborate that with our stats. It might be a little more. Oh wait, there is no breeding stat, is there? Never mind. Yuki Hajime. Yuki Hajime. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. For 6 months in advance. Oh my god, thank you, Yuki. Thank you very much. Oh, it's time. The alarm is going off and the water floweth. Let's go do another attempt, guys. No more ads? Smart, Yuki. I finally just bought Twitch Turbo because I was so sick of the ads. Okay. Are you guys ready for the next attempt? Here we go. Debug stick. Press the button. Take off our elytra. All right, here we go, guys. All right, chat, I need you to put your lucky number. I need your lucky numbers, please. Lucky numbers in the chat. Okay, come on. Barry and Summer. Then we'll do Goblin and Talia. Dang it. Okay, Goblin, Talia. Okay. Not today. Well, maybe today. We still have more attempts, technically. All right, did we properly mark this? I just want to make sure we did. It is still August 19th, and we did 1 debug stick, 1 totem moon dying. Okay, cool. So we're going to need more ideas for donos. I think we still have another few attempts we can make. What if I don't know, I'm trying to get creative, like, what if I did, like, push-ups for the axolotl gods or something, like, what? A signed Mogswamp book? A kidney. Alrighty. Let's get the music going again. So we have... Yeah, we have 3 more sets of attempts. So we need 3 more ideas for donations, essentially. What could we donate? What could we donate? Let's see. What are things I buy from the Wandering Trader? Brown dye. Coral. I tend to buy gray dye, black dye, brown dye. Small drip leaf. Small drip leaf is actually pretty good. I don't know how many I have. I think I have enough to donate a stack. Let's go take a look. Small drip leaf is very rare. In Superflat, you can only get it from the Wandering Trader, so it's about the same rarity as coral or any of the other Wandy Tea only items. Yeah, we could definitely do a stack of small drip leaf. This is all the small drip leaf I've ever collected in my world, other than, you know, the ones I've placed. So it's pretty rare. I think that's a good one. We need 2 more ideas, though. A mace or a heavy core? I think we've done... I think we did a heavy core. My skull in your graveyard? Gab the boy's skull? Oh, that's actually such a funny donation. Wait. Chat, should we donate Gab Du Bois' skull? He actually does have a skull in my world. The thing is, a long time ago, we made it for a stream when I was trying to get to Twitch Partner Plus. We made it so that anybody who did tier 2s or 3s, I think it was, would get a skull in my world. And so Gab actually literally has a skull in my world. That's such a funny idea, Gab. Are you sure you want me to donate it? I guess I could put it back once I actually get the blue axolotl. I could put it back in the mausoleum. It's over here. Or it should be over here. I think they're all named. The thing is, too, I don't think we've ever donated a skeleton skull, and they're annoying to get. Yeah, Gab Du Bois gave a tier 3. And so, he has a skull in here. Let me see. There he is! Alright, yeah. Let's donate Gab Du Bois' head. Oh, that's such a fun idea. We love grave robbing. That's so funny. Okay, we need one more idea, guys. One more idea for a dono. That would be somewhat rare. Let's think. We could check my valuables chest. But it's all, I think it's all stuff we've already donated is the thing. Like, we've already done Enchanted Golden Apple. We've already done Block of Diamond, Netherite. We've already done, like, all this stuff. I guess we've never done the Dragon Head, I don't think. I don't think we've ever done the Dragon Head. Let me check if we've ever done the Dragon Head. Because that could be a good one. Especially because the axolotls don't like things with wings, right? So the dragon counts. Let's see. Have we ever done a Dragon Head? Gold ingot, emeralds, diamonds, nether, potion. Oh, we did do a Dragon Head. Okay. Not that we can't do it again, but it's not as special if we do it again. Obviously, eventually we're going to run out of ideas and just have to repeat things. There's only so much rare stuff in the game. A stack of brown dye? I have done that one before, but we could do it again. Do the creeper head? We haven't actually ever done a creeper head. That would be probably a good one. We've never done it. Alright. Creeper head, Gab Du Bois' skull, and a stack of small drip leaf. I think those are decent donos. But we gotta wait for the timer. Oh, it's time. Okay. Where's the blue axolotl gonna be when you finally get one? Where's it gonna live? Probably just on that pedestal, honestly, but maybe we'll build him a whole temple. A whole temple when we actually get him. That would be pretty fun. Alright. Which one should we do first? I'm gonna say the drip leaf. Let's do the drip leaf first. And we're actually gonna... I'm just gonna manually put it up under here. Just because it's one of the 64 ones. So we'll just put it in there. Perfect. Alright, 1 stack of drip leaf. Are you guys ready? Oh, but I have to press the button still. Okay. All right, guys. Silence in the chat. I need all your luck. Okay. Okay, guys. I need your lucky number in the chat. Spam your lucky number. Here we go. Summer. Talia. Dang it. Oop. Summer and Talia. Okay, we need Barry and Goblin. Barry. Goblin. Come on. Dang it, a brown one. Oh, so many browns today. Okay, round 1 is a bust. I think that was the 90th attempt we've made. So 64 small drip leaf. Okay, and then next we're doing Gab da Boy's skull. And then finally, we'll be doing 1 creeper head. Oh, I'll just leave it green. Okay. Perfect. Run it back. Oh, great vessel. We have given so much, but we are not done giving. For we present to you the skull of Gabda Boy and 1 creeper head for your consideration. Please pass these forward to the axolotl gods that the Azure One may consider returning and blessing us with the Age of Awakening. Please, O great vessel, hear our plea. See the devotion of our faith. We shall remain faithful. Amen. A freaking man, dude. Alright, good stuff. Hopefully, the vessel hears our prayers or whatever. And we can freaking get this blue axolotl, man. Alright. We just gotta wait for the timer to be up. Let me see if I have a bed. Is there a bed over here? There should be. But there is one over here. Hello. What do you mean it's not night? It looks dark to me. Did it literally just turn day like a second ago? The heck, man? This rain is terrible. I'm turning it off, bro. Ugh, I don't have tweaker more? Oh my god. This is terrible news. Alright, you know what? Here's what we got while we wait. What's an axolotl themed word I can use here? Breed. That's such a bad opener because it's got two E's, but I don't care. Oh my god. Okay. Crawl. Okay. Grill. I feel like it's stupid to do a double L, but... Oh my god, I'm not stupid. I'm a genius. I'm such a genius! You gotta take risks! You gotta take risks, baby! That's how it's done. That is how it's done. GG's. That's why, when I play Wordle, I never ever do the same starter word every day. I hate people who have a starter word. Well, I don't hate them. You know, it's all love. But I think the Chad way to play is a new starter word every day. That's how you get the most twos. You can get the most twos on Wordle by doing a new starter word every single day. Because, like, if you use, like, quill as your starter word and it's like a QU, like, most of the time it's going to be bad, right? But then that one time, it's actually a QU word, and then you get it in, like, 2, and you're like a god. That's how I play. That's how I play Wordle. I always do a new random word every day. Whatever I'm doing in the moment, I try to find a word that relates to, like, what I'm doing. Like breed, just now. And then bam, that's my starter word. Doesn't matter. I don't think about how optimal it is. And that way, you get the most twos. Trust me. How has it still not been 5 minutes, bro? I played a whole round of Wordle. Try hurdle? What the heck is hurdle? Hurdle? Word hurdle game? I don't like this. This doesn't look fun. I don't get it. Have you played Colurtle? Horsel? Mugdle? Dude, there's too many Wordle clones out there. There's too many. There was like a Minecraft one I played the other day. Wait, where was it? It was like Minecraft Wordle. But it was like for crafting. It was like how to craft things. It was kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I found it. I actually found it. It was this thing. Minecraft Daily Wordle. So you could, like, go blocks. I don't remember how to do it. You would go, like, let's say we do pumpkin. And then it tells you, like, attributes of the block. And then it tells you the ones you got wrong. So, like, we know it does stack to 64. It's not flammable. And it is a full block. But we're in the wrong release, the wrong tool, wrong blast resistance, and hardness. So then, from there... what also is not flammable, also full block, same stack size, but different blast resistance. So, like, I guess we just try, like, cobblestone, right? Okay, we got the right tool now. So we know it is something with the pickaxe, but we need to go probably newer. Oh, and it shows us, okay, it's between pumpkin and cobble for blast resistance. And then it's way newer than I see. So I probably shouldn't have done cobble because we knew that it was newer than a pumpkin, and cobble's older than pumpkins. So it would have been smarter to do something like deep slate or something like that. Let's try. It can't be deep slate because of the blast resistance. What about, like, nether brick? It's newer. It has the right stack size. Nope. It doesn't have the right blast resistance or hardness. See how it works? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But I heard our timer go off. So real quick, let's come back to this. Okay. Let's do another attempt. We got Gab the Boy's skull ready to go. Goodbye, Gab. Press the button. Alrighty. Elytra is off. Mog, do you like Undertale? It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love Undertale. Yeah, and then this is going to be our last dono. Okay. All right. Goodbye, chat. See you in 15 years. Goodbye, Gab. Goodbye, Gab. I hope we see you again sooner than that, buddy. All right. Let's do Summer and Berry. Dang it. Okay. Goblin and Talia, right? Talia, Goblin. Dang it. Dude, the brown jeans are strong. We've had a brown axolotl like every time today. Dominant jeans. All right. No luck on Gab the Boy's skull, but we've got one last attempt of the creeper head. Let's just go get our elytra real quick. That's weird. The Wordle was grilled for me yesterday. Maybe because I'm New Zealand. Yeah, I think it's by time zone, I believe. And it switches at midnight. But if you play on Discord, I think it switches at East Coast time. Oops. Alrighty. Well, we have another 5 minutes to kill now. So I am going to stand here and listen for the alarm. And let's go back to Minecraft Wordle real quick. I want to see if we can finish it. Okay, so it's really just the blast resistance and the hardness that we're struggling with. We need to find... What about, like, sandstone? Sandstone was newer. The blast resistance is too low. Okay. What about... What's like, another soft-ish stone? What about, like, clay? What about netherrack? What about prismarine? Ooh, okay, wait. We got the hardness. It's just the blast resistance. But we could try this just to see if it's newer or earlier than 1.8. What about tough? Dude, it's hard to find something with the blast resistance lower than 6 but higher than 1. What about, like, calcite? What about granite? Bro, why is this so hard? Andesite. It's got to be a full block. Yeah, mud bricks is a good call. Ooh, okay. Wait. Here we go. It's not flammable. It's a full block. Hardness and blast resistance are good. Okay, it's mud bricks. Let's go. Okay, blast resistance higher. And it's newer than 1.19? Okay, wait. That really narrows it down because there's not that many blocks that came out after 1.19 that meet all this criteria. So, let's think. After 1.19, we have 1.20, which adds chiseled bookshelves, sniffers, pots, and all that. Shut up. What is this bird doing? Shut up. Copper. Yeah, there's all the new copper stuff. Ooh. Wait. What did it say, though? We know the hardness is 1.5. And the blast resistance is between 6 and 3. Yeah, so we got all the copper stuff. What else did we get? We got, like, creaking heart. But those are probably flammable. Oh, they're not? Whoa. But those are too hard. We got, like... Stop it! Shut up! Do you guys hear this bird? Stop it! Okay, resin maybe? Resin bricks? Dude, this is hard. What else came out after 1.19? Let's see. Okay, let's just go through. We had 1.20, then 1.21 added, like, all the tough stuff. So, yeah, there's, like, tough bricks and stuff. I wonder if, like, tough bricks. Those aren't even in here? What? Wait, what else got added in 1.20 then? Wait, why does it have stuff? Why doesn't it have the tough bricks? Sulfur? That's a good call. Sulfur, there was, cinnabar. There was... sulfur, cinnabar, resin. There was tiny takeover, happy gas. Oh, yeah, the crafter. Could be the crafter. Oh, my God. Is it the crafter? Oh, my God, it was the crafter. That was so hard, bro. Dude, that's, like, impossible. That is such a tough one, dude. Who said that? Who said the crafter? Borealapelta. Shout out Borealapelta, dude. That was a crazy call. I don't think I could have gotten that on my own, to be honest. I don't think I could have done that without chat. There's a few more on that site, actually. Other than... There's, like, mobs and stuff, too. I guess the timer still hasn't gone off, so we could do, like, we could try another one. Let's see. Where do you see the more games? No, not that. Here we go. Mobs? All right, let's start with Sniffer. Okay, whoa. Same release as 1.20? That means it's a camel. Wait, that was the luckiest guess ever. Holy God, I just did it. What the heck? Absolute cinema. That was crazy. I did that in like 2 seconds. That was so amazing. I was gonna say, there's only 2 mobs in 1.20. If it's the same release, it has to be the only other mob from that update. That's funny. I guess that one's like a little bit easier if you get a good guess on the first try. All right, the timer went off. It's time for our last axolotl breed attempt of the day. We got a creeper skull. Or creeper head, I should say. But let's go to sleep because I can't see a dang thing. Oh, you're right. There was the armadillo. No, that wasn't 1.20. That was like 1.21.2 or 3. That was like right before Bundles of Bravery. That was like 1.21.3 or something weird. Or yeah, 1.20.5. It was like technically they consider that a drop. They don't consider that 1.20. It's the pause and pause. There's a name for the drop. It's pause and something. It's armadillos and wolf armor. Pause of what was it called? Armored pause. Yes, that was it. The armored pause drop. So technically not 1.20. Alrighty. Last one. Let's get the creeper in there. We good? Alright. Bam. Last attempt for the day. Yeah, there was a few drops that were retroactive drops because they came out around the time of the transition to the drop system. So to my memory, it was like Bundles of Bravery, Armored Paws, and Bats and Pots. All 3 of those are considered drops, but they were sort of retroactively named and given the drop treatment. Anyways, I'm yapping. Let's do this last attempt. Let's do this last attempt for the day, guys. This is it. If we don't get it now, we're not getting the blue axolotl today. So I need you to lock in. Spam the chat. I don't even care what you spam the chat with. Spam it with anything. Spam it with literally anything. Okay? I just want this blue axolotl. All right, here we go. Berry and Goblin. Go! Dang it. Okay. Summer, Talia. Dang it. That was it. That was our last try for the day, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just want to make sure the book is all set. Yep, that was it. That was our last attempt for August 19th, 2026. Oh, well. Better luck next time. All right. I think for the rest of the stream, we could probably just go back to dirt mining. Or honestly, we could do a little water clearing. We're so close to being done with this little section over here. Might as well. All right, we're going this way, out to the water. How many more axolotl are you going to do? That was it. We're done with axolotl breeds for the day, sadly. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Funky J. Appreciate it, man. Alrighty, let's see here. I think we're going to want to go over to this side. What song is this? I like it. This is Real Bout Fatal Fury Special Dominated Mind Blue Mary's Blues. That was quite a handful. Mouthful. All right, so we're gonna build a small flying machine. To go right about here. I think that looks good. Okay, so we start with the middle. We're gonna get out a couple stacks of materials. And then we turn on easy place. And we just go like this. It's a super easy flying machine to build. When my world's not lagging like crazy, that is. Let me turn down my chunks even further. So we're gonna go until we hit the very edge of this water zone. And then it's about finding the last block we need to go to, which should be there. So right there. And then we should be good. So then we're gonna come around to the back side now. and fill in just these pistons and slime blocks on the back. Catch you in the next stream. See ya. Bye, Otigo. Have a good one. And then we're gonna make the engine real quick. Cool. And now we just have to do the other side. So it does not take long to build this machine at all. Already built it dozens of times across my world. And then, yeah, again, once we get to the end of the line, over here, we just got to go on the back side and do the slime blocks and pistons in the back. But I think after that, we got to run. I just heard my girlfriend get home. Where's the edge? Oh, wait. We don't want to go to the edge. We only want to go to the edge of this village. There we go. Okay, we went past the edge. My bad. 1 second. All right, yeah, right here is where we need to go to. So we can just get rid of this stuff real quick. Built a little too far. Okay. Mog, not gonna lie, but what's the point in mining so much dirt? I mean, there really isn't a huge one, but I've made there be a point to it. I've manufactured a point to mining all the dirt by working on this giant Operation Mega Hex project. Okay, so now, last step is to go back along the backside here. So we're gonna turn this on. All right. These are the last few blocks, and then it's ready to go. So watch this. Now we just go up here, put a block right here, and it's off to the races. Woohoo! Oops, we got a couple grass blocks over here. Don't want those to spread. Some over here too. Always gotta watch out for the grass blocks. Get rid of them when I can. Oh, it got stuck. Crap. Oh, that's annoying. Wonder if I can fix that. Let me think here. Ah! That's annoying. What the f- What? What? Okay. Not gonna question that. Invincible slime block. I went one block too close to this, and then it got hit by this cobble building. So wait, if I just go like this, does that clear it all up? I think it does, right? Or no, I need 2 blocks. Yeah. Oh my god. Can someone get the door? Can you get the door? God damn it. Why? Why? Like, why? God. All right, it's almost there. Right here? Yeah, so right here, we put a little obsidian block to stop the machine, and then we should be good. It's just a little bit annoying that we need to fix this, this one line of dirt left behind, but it is what it is. Just gotta go like this. Probably faster to just go down in a line and then do the other line. Can I break this yet? What is the deal with this? If I log out, is this machine done yet? Yeah, I think the machine's done. Is it real? Oh, it's not real. It was fake. It was fake the whole time. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. I got to run. I'm going to go to a market with my girlfriend. But thank you for joining. I had a great time. Real quick, I just want to say, if you're just joining the stream late and you missed out, we will be uploading the VOD, usually within 24 to 48 hours, over on my side channel, Mogswamp VODs or Vodswamp. Either one. You can look it up on YouTube. And the VODs are horizontal on that channel as well. I know it's kind of annoying how the vertical VOD goes up on the main channel. So if you ever want the horizontal VOD, they're over on Mogswamp VOD. So again, go follow my side channel, Mogswamp VODs. And then as well, I would ask that you follow the side channel, More Swamp. A lot of these streams get turned into videos and shorts and fun stuff like that. Probably this stream will get cut up into a ton of different shorts over on the More Swamp channel. So go subscribe over there. We just hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subscribers the other day, which was pretty fun. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Again, thank you guys for stopping through. And yeah, we're going to raid someone, so if you're on Twitch, stick around. We want to pass the love on to the next person. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you guys. See ya. See you next time. Bye, everybody.